Function of the assessing department within Shelby Township is to assess all real and personal property for the purpose of establishing values which determine the amount of property taxes that are levied for local tax, county tax, and also school operating purposes within the township. Assessing office serves a lot of functions. We're responsible, obviously, like I mentioned, for assessing real property, which includes residential property, commercial property, industrial property, also personal property, which is a self-reported assessment function. We're also responsible for annually determining the amount of property taxes that are paid on special tax rolls such as Downtown Development Authority, special tax rolls such as industrial facilities, exemption certificates, which is an exemption for part of the tax that industrial companies pay on new investments. We're also responsible for administering the principal residence exemption program. That program is where homeowners come in and fill out affidavits, which allows them a lower tax rate on some of the operating school millage within the township. The other programs that the assessment office is responsible for includes splitting and dividing of properties within the township. The assessing office is also responsible for the hardship exemption program, which is a program where people can receive a reduction in the amount of taxes they pay based on their financial situation. The assessing office is also responsible for administering the March Board Review, which allows residents that are not happy with the assessed value that's on their property to come in and talk to a board of residents and appeal their property taxes. And if they're not happy with the decision of the March Board Review, they also have the ability to appeal that decision to the Michigan Tax Tribunal, and the assessing office is obviously responsible for administering that program as well. Shelby Township Shelby Township currently has a value overall of about $3 billion assessed value, which amounts to $6 billion true cash value. There are about 30,000 parcels in Shelby Township, so obviously annually we have to assess all of those properties each year. We are located at 52700 Van Dyke, which is located set back on the east side of Van Dyke, south of 24 Mile Road. The address is 52700 Van Dyke. The contact telephone number for the assessing office is 586-731-5910. And also we have contact, and there's also an ability to go to the Shelby Township website, which is www.shelbytownship.org, and we also have the ability for residents and the members of the public to access assessing information via the internet, free of charge.
Okay.
The assessing office is also responsible for tracking ownership changes. Obviously, if you're going to assess property, you have to make sure that the correct owner is assessed, and we also deal with all the ownership changes, property transfer affidavits. We access deeds of every property that changes ownership in the township annually, and we're also committed obviously to assessing fairly and equitably, and that's our goal here in the assessing office, and we're always open for if people have any issues with regard to the valuation of their property each year.